Hey everybody, welcome back. Today we're going to talk about HTML links. Now just for a second, I want you to think about what the internet would be like without any links. What would your web experience or your phone experience be like without any links? You know that text that's blue or color and then underlined and you click on it? Just think about what would happen if those didn't exist. How would you get from page to website, and so on and so forth? How would that happen? It would be really, really difficult. It would probably make your internet experience a total waste of time. So today what we're going to do is talk about how to put in and structure link tags into your page. The previous times we did H1 tags, P tags, we've done list tags. Today we're going to talk about link tags. Now, the difference between link tags and those other tags is that the link tags are considered an inline tag. That means that they don't create space above and below them. Okay, and I'll demonstrate that in a little bit. So let's talk about how we're working again. Remember that we are coding in brackets or Notepad++. Then we are saving our HTML document to the desktop. And then after that, we are going to test it in a browser. So remember, code, save, test, okay? And let's start off with the actual tag that creates a link tag. And it's called the A tag, okay? The A tag stands for anchor, okay? So again, A tag stands for anchor, all right? Now, I'm gonna have my link go to target.com. So I'm going to type in, this is a link to Target, okay? Let's go ahead and save that and see what it does. So file, save, refresh, and there we go. So let's look at this. It's not blue, it's not underlined, and I can't click on it, okay? Nothing happened. So what does that mean? It means that a tag doesn't do anything unless you start adding something called an attribute, okay? An attribute is information about an HTML tag that gives it extra functionality, okay? So you guys are going to be going to W3 Schools for some of your tutorials. I really recommend you spending some time on W3 Schools, looking at their tutorials, looking at their information. It's one of the best tutorials websites out there. I'm not being paid by them, but you know, I'm just, you know, from experience, they have some great tutorials. So over here we have the HTML attribute. Now the attribute for a tag, one of them at least, is something called href. Okay, and href stands for hyper reference. Now the href tag, or attribute, I'm sorry, tells the a tag where to go. Okay, so again, the href tag tells the a tag where to go. In this case, it's going to W3 Schools. But in our case, we want it to go to Target. Okay, so over here in our page, we're going to type in space, and then remember this goes inside the tag. So the href is going to go before the tag actually ends. Okay, so href equals quote target.com. Okay, let's try that. See what happens. Now you'll notice that over here on the /a tag, I don't need to put in the attribute. The /a tag will just end this whole thing. Okay, so don't worry about putting attributes over here. You don't need it. So again, let's see what happens. We'll go File, Save, and let's go to Yun Test. Let's refresh it because it's already open. It's the same document. I'm working on the same document here and here. So refresh it, and oh, look at that. It's blue and it's underlined, and I can click on it. So let's try it. Uh-oh, what happened? It says your file was not found. It may have been moved or deleted. Huh, that's weird. So let's look up here. It says users, admin, desktop, target.com. So you can read that up here. This is what's called the file path. And it's interesting because it goes desktop and then target.com. Huh. So that must mean it's looking for target.com on my computer. Well, we all know that target.com does not exist on my computer, so there's something wrong. All right, so let's go back to our code to try to troubleshoot this. All right, we have href equals target.com. Huh. Let's go back and look at HTML attributes. Look what they have. They have HTTPS // and then www. Okay, so that's a full URL, all right? Up here is a protocol, okay? Remember protocols from networking? HTTPS stands for Hypertext Transfer Protocol Secure. All right, so that means that I have to put that in there. So let's try that. Inside the quotes, I'm going to put in HTTPS : / and then let's put in the www just to round it out, make sure it's right. Okay, so now it's going to go href equals quote. Remember double quotes. HTTPS : / www.target.com end quote. All right, let's see what happens. So file, save. Let's go back to my page. All right, look at that. My link has turned to purple. Click on that. Oh, there we go. I've got Target. All right, so that works. All right, so let's try another one. I'm going to copy this whole thing right here, and I'm going to type in, instead of Target, nba.com. And right here, it still says this is a link to Target, okay? Now, this doesn't really matter. This text in here, this is what you use to click on, but the text itself doesn't really dictate where the link is going. So I can type in Target, I can type in eBay, I can type in whatever I want, okay? So over here, I'm going to say this is a link to NBA, to the NBA, just like that, okay? I'm going to save it, and I'm going to refresh it, and then there we go. It says this is a link to NBA. So I'm going to click on it, and voila, I go to nba.com. Okay, so cool. All right, let me go back. Now you'll notice here is that both these links work, but they're on the same line. So what does that mean? Well, that means that the A tag is what we consider an inline tag. That means it doesn't create space above or below it. Okay, it doesn't function as a box. Okay, the H1 tag and the P tag, they function as a box. So basically, wherever this box ends at the end of the page, everything goes below it. So that's how it creates the space. So in order to have this spaced out, I actually have to put in P tags. Okay, and I can put P tags around the A tag, just like that. So right now, I have a P tag that surrounds, that looks kind of funny, a P tag that surrounds my A tag, okay? And you can do it like this if you want. You can have it all in one line, it doesn't really matter. But the idea here is that, the A tag is within a paragraph, so that will give me some space. So I'm going to do that for this one down here, okay? And I'm going to do this one for down here as well. So I'm going to save it at this point, and I'm going to refresh it, and you can see now that they're on different lines. They're spaced out appropriately. Let's try one more example. Let's put these two links in a list, okay? I'm going to go down below, okay, and I'm going to put this link in an ordered list, okay? Now, remember, ordered list, for each list item, you need an LI, okay? So in this situation, I'm going to have two LIs because I'm going to have two links, okay? Now, what I'm going to do is I'm not going to copy the P tags, okay? I'm not going to bother with those. I just want to put the link tags in there. So I'm going to copy the whole link tag from A to A, put it in, okay? You can see that there's the list tag. The A tag exists right in between the two LI tags. And I'm going to do the same thing here. And I'm going to put that in. So now we're really combining our tags. We're nesting them inside, okay? And let's check that. Let's test this. Let's see how it looks. File, save, and then I'm going to refresh it over here. Look at that. Now I have two links that have a 1 and a 2 because I'm using the OL right here, and each one of these has an LI tag. Now I can space these out a little bit better if you want to space them out better, that's fine. You can always hit it like that. I'm trying to get this one down. There we go. So you can space this out if you like. If you want the extra space so you can see what's actually going on, you can see that here's your OL, here's your /OL, here's your LI/LI. A tag is in between. Remember, HTML doesn't care about space. It only cares about order. All right. And then we have the same thing down below. Okay. So go ahead and give this a try. There are a couple exercises for you to build lists, build links. Try this out. And if you have any questions, contact me. And have a good day, guys.